SNKRX, the auto battler in which you get to pilot the snake. Visually, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Gameplay wise, it's pretty fun, especially for a $3 game. Opening shop, we literally, I guess we can buy the Vagrant and the Carver, or it's just the Barrager. I'd honestly rather just have the Barrager. It's gonna be weird, just being a man. You know, it's very not Snake of me. But it'll work out. It's gonna be a slower first round, but it'll pick up. It'll pick up. Roger's always a good guy. Got a good DPS. Just has a little attack speed problem. And especially on the first wave where he's the only person shooting, I mean the attack speed is felt it's felt a lot more than it would normally be. Oh yeah, and the music in this game goes pretty hard sometimes. I can't lie. Archer goes well with our Barrager synergy. But I want an engineer. I kind of wanted. I still have yet to get the payoff of a builder or critter build yet, and I am looking for something like that in my life. So there we go. The engineer spawns a little pill. It kind of looks like the enemies, but it's a turret. Kind of fires like our Barrager, except I don't know if they have health. Yeah, I don't think they do. So it's free damage. And the more builder synergy that we get, the longer that they'll last. So they'll keep paying off more and more as time goes on. Oh, they don't have health, but they do damage. You see, they were bouncing the other enemies off. Bomber, it's another builder. I'm always down for bomber. Merchant. I mean, I'm a simp for a merchant. I love interest and money. When I play TFT, you know, you best believe you're catching me playing mercenaries for the extra income. Doesn't get better than that. Lead him over to the bomb. Yeah. Set off the bomb. It's a little late. It's like this whole bomb placement thing isn't going too well if every time I lay down a bomb it's in the corner of the map. Because you can't actually stop yourself from moving, because you know you're playing Snake. So it's really hard to actually lead them into a wall. Oh, please, Jesus, slow down. Alright, clash. We didn't even lose anybody, not even close. Baneling Burst. Critters die immediately. Contact but deal AoE damage. Psycho Orbs. When an ally dies, it explodes. Or Ouroboros Technique. Give me Baneling Burst. We're gonna try to go for critters. Take an archer. Round out our snake. We can have 9. Default 7, but we beat the game twice. That's why we're on New Game Plus. And I mean, I guess there's no reason not to just buy everyone. Let's fill out the snake. Fuck the interest. Because anything level 1 sells for its exact value back to the shop, so no reason not to just keep it riding. You know, if we have the open spots, it costs us nothing. Waiting for our bomb to drop in the center. Yeah. Unbelievable damage. No one has ever done that. If we get the gambler here, that gives us 2 mercenary. So now we have a chance for enemies to drop gold, so we can farm them for that cold hard cash. And I think our snake is feeling pretty strong right now, so we can definitely afford that. even if I think it will attack for 0 damage because we don't have any money. Oh, but we will actually get it as we play, so now it actually will hit for 4. Which is still abysmal, but at least I hope it works like that. I hope it updates the gold total live. Be interesting. Something I haven't thought about. No, okay. I hate when the X shows up and your long ass snake isn't positioned correctly, and it spawns on your tail, and you're like, massive casualties. So our shop came out, all vagrants. We could buy it and get a level 2 vagrant, which isn't too bad, honestly. I mean, the next round is an elite, or we could let the interest roll. Yeah, we'll take the vagrant. It makes sense. Some things just make sense. That'll make this elite combat go a lot smoother. Probably. Having some more power. Sadly, we can't really burst it too quickly because we're builders. So we kind of have to like construct our shit. There we go. Easy enough. Now what new passive do we want? Creates an area that slows that sorcerer spell retreat repeats. Fuck that. That's for Psyker Orbs. 100%, 150% defense to all allies for 3 seconds after an ally dies. Now take a Lucky Strike. It's basically a free mercenary passive. Right there. 8% chance for enemies to drop gold on death. And it's really early in the run. So we can fit it. And I mean, we did fine on the boss. Just let it ride. Let's let the interest collect. We can almost make a perfect circle. If we beat New Game +2, then we could probably make a perfect circle. It would be amazing. A lot of gold on the ground. You actually have to go pick it up, which can lead, yeah, to some unfortunate events when you try to rush it like I do. So I don't think you get the gold that's on the ground when the round ends, or not the round, or not the wave, I guess, but like the whole combat. Once you clear the arena, I don't think you get the gold that's on the floor. So that's how I always want to push for it. Like right now, see, we're gonna leave that one on the floor. 2 more vagrants, but not really in the business for them. We'll keep it riding until we see a hard or elite wave show up. That's when we'll actually spend the reserves. Right now we're just big chilling because we actually, for the most part, don't really have a build yet. You know, we have 2 archers, 2 builders, we have a critter passive, so we're kind of all over the place right now. And you would think that that's a bad thing, because most of the time it is. But our lack of specialization right now means that we are flexible. We can just go where the rolls take us. You know, we're not donkey rolling looking for specifically rangers or something. We have an open plate. Sweep. Alright, we left 1 gold on the floor there, but what can you do? Right? You can't save them all. Sentry's good, actually. Host is a critter guy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sell the Vagrant, sell the Arcanist, sell the Stormmover, pick up Sentry and Host. And then we will roll it. Level 2 archers, fine. Another Sentry. Bomber, I mean, okay. Not really happy about him though. We could get a Carver. That's a good healing unit. And that also would give us 4 builder. And we would have to either drop a mercenary or the host. Our build is kind of looking like just this critter passive is just going to be useless. And I mean, you know, sometimes you can't help that. So we might just have to dump the Swarmer And I guess we're gonna be builder rangers. But the passive is so cool. And I like critters. I want to do a critter. Motion of the ocean, man. You know, you take what the game gives you. You say thank you, I'll come again. Alright, that's all the gold we need to spend for now. Keep it going. Gambler actually isn't just useless like the merchant is, where it has no attack. The gambler actually does massive single target damage, especially when you're hoarding money for the merchant. So you know, it works out, So we have some good single target, and then the longer battles go on now that we have 4 builder. We're just gonna coat the map in all these turrets and bombs and shit. Although, if I could get rid of any of our builders, it's definitely the bomber. You know, his doesn't have any range to it, unlike all the other turret boys and turret girls. Oh, lost a segment of our snake. I think that was the merchant in the front though, so like honestly, who cares? What has he done for me lately? Just trying to make sure I keep track of all the little gold coins. Gotta make sure we actually get the money. If we're going for the milk strategy, you know, you gotta drink the milk. We don't have warriors, we don't have enchanters. We do have this, but maybe there's some builder perks that we want to roll for. Let's go a little deeper. Chance for constructs to taunt. Yeah, there we go. Constructs being the bombs and stuff. That is exactly what we were looking for. I was so juiced to level it up right there, but I thought better and realized that this wave is actually going to be probably easier than the one before it because it's not a hard wave. So we don't need to spend money to get stronger right now. Honestly, the turrets being able to taunt every, you know, once in a blue moon is basically all the power up we really need to get through this next round. We'll spend our money at the next elite boss wave, whatever it's called. Oh, I think I don't see little gold coin. Sure. Pop us up by the wood, by the carving. Dude, yeah, the bomber is just disappointing me, man. Like, the amount of times it just doesn't go off when it has like a good hit. Like, it should go off here, and it doesn't, right? Like that's the difference between like being an actual useful unit and being literally dog water. And so if I could get any other builder, I'd be jazzed too. We are at 100 gold, and that is when the merchant caps out. So we'll roll once. Still nothing though. No reason not just keep moving. Having 100 gold though means that the gambler quite effectively one-shots anything it looks at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, do we not have a full-length snake right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're even playing a man down, and we're doing fine on these waves. That is a good sign. It's a good sign. I am digging the turrets build. I'm a sucker for summons. What can I say? You know, Diablo, you caught me playing the Necromancer. Or, well, I guess it was called Witch Doctor in that one. In Path of Exile, I'm the Necromancer writer. Or whatever. Never played too much of either of those, though. I'm just not a grind lord, right? That's also why I have a meddling experience with MMOs. It's like, I find them fun, but then it's like, oh, oh, like I'm not actually like in the mood to like play for 6 hours a day to get marginal increases in gear. That is a mercenary. But no, I think it's time that we finally get damage. Get a dual gunner. Is there any comp that we're close to, or any other? No, I guess, I mean, we'll take him for now, but we'll just know in our heads that we'll be ready to switch him out. Oh, Artificer. This might be our guy. Spawns an automaton. Yeah, fuck the bomber. And then we just leveled him up. Get him out of here. Done with him. Easy come, easy go. There we go. We'll max level our taunt feature. Then we send her, bud. Oh, there's the automaton. Look at him moving. It's actually pretty cool. I was wondering how it was going to be different than just the turret. Oh, we're taking a lot of casualties, though. Aw, these exploding blue boys are doing us dirty. And the bosses can't... Oh, but look at the army of automatons just running his ass down. Here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, that's why he's over there. It's because of the taunt thing. Yeah. I'm glad that that's working out for us. Oof. But it's still looking risky. We're running out of health, despair. Oh, shit. How many damage units do we even have left? The taunt is highly effective, dude. Especially on the automatas. They just run them around the map, herd them like sheep. Sheep. Alright, we pulled through there. We're seeing the power of the builders. Enemies taking dot damage, don't care. Curses, we're not about that. I also want to do a curse build, actually. That interests me a little bit as well. Blunt arrow. Chance to knock back. Knockback, I feel like gets you in more trouble than it gets you out of trouble. One mage, I don't have a mage. I have AoEs. Yeah, we're just gonna roll. We have plenty of money. We can sift. But no chance for attacks to stun. Yeah, I guess we'll take the stun. We'll take the stun chance. That's okay. Let's level up our shop, actually. Fester. Sadly, we're too far astray from this swarmer path. Alright, well, you find nothing, you find nothing. Keep going. Alright, our strategy? Simple. Survive. We let the sentries do the heavy lifting. And then I go and just start dying. Yep. Oh, like, this is the first wave, man. We can't be doing this shit. Alright, but now all of our automatons spawned. Or all of our buildings. And my guessing is that some of them have taunt on them. So, I think that's kind of I think that's the name of our game, really. At the end of the day, we need to just not die long enough to get the buildings with taunt up, and then we can just, we can just kill them slowly. For a consistent DPS. Although these fights are getting more and more scary as time goes on, though. Because we lost a good portion of the snake there. Luckily, we have enough buildings to keep the fight going, but that was something. Yeah, but whenever the taunt procs hit, it's... Oh, that one coin was drifting towards us. Yeah, I definitely like having the Carver. It's pretty integral. Level 2 Sentry. Yeah, leveling up our guys as well actually will be... our actual builders will also be a huge damage increase. I don't care about stacking merchants. We need to start thinking about getting rid of the merchant. We're not necessarily done with him for maybe like another, 5 rounds or something, but something to start keeping in mind, right? I'd rather ditch him sooner to have a higher quality unit than milk him for like, an extra round. Because we already have, that'll also mean that the Gambler has to go. So we'll open up 2 new slots in our build. And I think we're probably gonna add those in with Rangers. Maybe we will end up selling, or I guess I'm trying to think like what would the most optimal build be if we're builders plus anything, like what would we add? And I think maybe like builders and like curse guys, right? Because the Rangers, I mean, they get the extra shot bonuses, but like we just kind of want to kite them around, right? And who would help us do that other than cursors? Because the Rangers sometimes kill like the green boys and get us in a lot of trouble. Because once we're established, you can tell, then it's just... It looks like we're playing a goddamn defense mission. We got turret emplacements and flat cannons and, little troops running around, thanks to the Artificer. We have two sorcerers. Okay, so whatever we replace the Gambler with when it's time needs to also be a sorcerer, because getting the spell repeat on the Artificer actually is pretty fucking good. Another engineer, another dual gunner, Barber, of course. Oh, I guess no, 2. No, we can put in Rangers. 2 additional slots from losing the Gambler and the Merchant does get us 6 Ranger, but I fear that we can't actually slot in a sorcerer if we do that. There's even a Ranger Swarmer. We could have definitely went the Swarmer build, man. Disappointing. But we know it in the future. Fuck the bomber. Give me another dual gunner. And level up our passive. Alright, that's pretty good. We can run with that. Alright, we just keep them off our backs. And we'll amass the squad to be reckoned with. Oh, good. And that X turret has taunt. So yeah, we can just sit over here and just build our armada. Oh. Alright, now it's time to run. Now we're gaming. Yeah, it's also a little intimidating trying to go for the coins, man. I feel like I'm putting myself in danger. But we might have hit, yeah, I think we hit critical mass now. It's just the beginning stage. It's all that really scares me. And elites, of course, because elites just keep the pressure going until you kill the elite. So that means for us having a build-up period just means that we have to fight a lot more than, like a rogue deck would, because they can just ice the boss really quickly. We're in a tug of war of stamina. So we don't have AoEs for that one. Chance for projectiles to create chain lightning. And that one's just good. Are there any other building specific passives? My brain says no. I'm not willing to wager like 15 gold to find out. Rather just settle for lightning strike. I think it's good. And we're just oozing money, so whatever we pick up has to be something that you can pay for to level up, because we have the money. We have the money to spare. We go. Yep, we just level both our passives up to max, and that should be all. That should be all the damage increase that we need. Oh, did the blue guy hit his own friendly units? Did I see that correctly? Or did our turrets absorb it? Our turret might have absorbed it. That's actually cool though. We can't take, or it's a lot harder for us to take the chip damage from blue boys dying. The buildings tank them all. Oh, get out of there. I see that coin all the way in the corner. I'm going for it. It took me an embarrassing amount of games to figure out that you can actually bounce your head off the wall, because you know, I figured this is a Snake game, right? I don't know if any of you have actually played Snake, but the whole name of the game is don't hit the walls. So, you know, it took me a little bit. We figured it out eventually. It's around 17. We're still not done with the guys. They're paying off for us. If we hit level 3s, those are so strong. I mean, I'll take a level 2 gambler. Just, I mean, if it's looking me right in the face. Because I had one run where I got the money drop perk and the mercenaries, and that ended up being very good for level 3s. And level 3s in this game are just strong, like downright, like game winners in their own right. Let alone whatever passives you have. Just because like their effects can range from anywhere of like, you know, just do two times more damage, or like my bad, 3 times more damage to, depending on the type of guy, like 30% wide damage bonus for the whole snake. You know, and defense and attack speed, right? Like just everything. We can check out the level 3s of some of the ones that we're close to promoting after this round. And yeah, we're looking really strong. I think we only need to fear the next hard round or something. We're big chillin'. Oh yeah, that was a bad place to spawn, buddy. Occupied. Yep, so this is a boss round. So what are we close to? See, so a level 3 sentry gives plus 50% turret attack speed and projectiles ricochet twice. So not only does it do 50% more effective damage from the attack speed, but then also they can ricochet off walls, so even if they miss, which these are the ones that shoot in all 4 directions, they have another 2 attempts at hitting again. Like, they're insane. Yeah, this automatons get 50% attack speed, and they explode into shrapnel when they die. Drops 2 additional turrets against. Yeah, like, they are good. That's why I like the money builds, because they help you find these level 3s, like we just did right there. There's 1 down. Always buy engineer. That's a level 3 dual gunner as well. Every 5th attack shoots in rapid succession for 2 seconds. So it basically just goes full auto for a little bit every once in a while. We'll move these guys to the middle of the snake, because I actually think like 3rd and like 6th have the highest chances of living. Because if you meet something head on, obviously number 1 and number 2 are in the line of fire, but when you try to turn out of the way and they still nick you, that's where like 4, 5, 6 get in danger. That's why my archer is sitting right on the hinge. That way if anyone's going down, it's going to be him. Everybody else is too precious. Speaking of that, we actually almost have a level 3 archer. I love the money builds. hosing him down pretty well, though. Oh, there you go. You can see the level 3 effect happening right now. All the ricochets. You know, we're playing a roguelite. They're playing a bullet hell, and they're losing. I'll tell you that much. Oh no, I didn't see the gold coins. Magnetism, so that way we don't have to? No. Kidding. I'd rather have an actual effective passive. It's a little late for magnets. Oh, there's another critter one, man. Could have been us, but you playing. None of these will reroll again. Chance for attacks to poison? That might be kind of our business. Or position 3 is plus 50% attack speed. Give me that. And then, who's their level 3? The sentry? Put him in there. Yeah. Culture. What level are the level 3s we're trying to get? Archers tier 1. Engineers tier 2. They're all level 2 or 3. So leveling, so I mean, when we get the archer, when we find our last archer, we can level up. But right now we're still looking for it. Because I think our odds go down overall if we level, like getting anything 3. That being said, the choice will be made for us in 2 rounds, because you know you can't stop the XP gain on the shop. Oh, I hate the yellow guys, dude. With a passion. They haunt my nightmares. I've lost many a good run to the yellow guy boss. He's a rude dude with a mean attitude. Sweet. You just gotta slide right by him. You know, when in doubt, dive behind our like riot police. Those being the automatons, right? The little blue boys. They actually don't let mobs pass them. So it's pretty sick nasty. That's my favorite part about the build so far. Cannoneer. Is it time? We're at 20. I just wish we had a sorcerer for the artificer, but I just don't think it can be helped. Alright, goodbye merchant. Pick up a cannoneer. Let's level to 4 actually, because we need to find better units to pad in our open slots. I mean, we could finally just crack and take the bomber. Who's our other nuker? Well, the cannoneer that we just bought. So we'll never get the nuker. We'll never get the nuker perk. Yeah, we roll past the bomber, but still, I just hate him so much. I mean, his dumb face. Alright, we have a lot of gold to spend, honestly. Let's just keep it rolling. Roger. Whatever we get, we're just looking for a 6th ranger. Artificer's good. I mean, anything that we already have, no reason not to. I guess we take a corruptor. We'll finally actually get a payoff from the Baneling burst. Good StarCraft reference, by the way. For those who didn't know. And we're just gonna roll all the way down to 25 because that's the normal interest cap without the merchant. Oh, we're right off engineer level 3. Ooh, but we have archer, dual gunner, and sentry 3. We're also on the way to getting carver and artificer. I think there's hope for us yet. enter the Ouroboros formation. We hold here. That way we can have all of our sentries and shit in one location. And then we can go make a little run out to go pick up some gold. Honestly, I've never had a affinity for actually going and picking any of the Ouroboros technique like skills, which is just for when you spin. But this might be the build too. If there's anyone that just wants to curl up behind all of their sentries, you know, and like not move. I thought it was foolish in this game to not move. I see now, with this build, that might be the best thing you can do. Just keeping it all in one place. The screen really is full, and it's just all of our projectiles. I'm actually really happy that this came out. You know, I had my reservations about the sentry build, but it's paying off nice. The barrager, level 3 engineer, baby. Rotational turrets and grants all turrets 50% damage and attack speed. Oh, and he refers to his as a rotating turret. I wonder if this engineer's buff applies to them as well. If it does, you know, Lord help then. Then we lock the shop. 2 more corruptors. Actually, do we go for corruptor 3? You know, actually, there's still 4 rounds left, and at the rate that we're making money, we're on the edge of getting 2 3s. I think it's feasible that we might be able to squeeze out a 3rd level 3 if we're lucky. So yeah, we'll lock for that. Especially if, look at that, there's 5 gold right there. That just bought one of the corruptors and then some. With interest. Dude, level 3 engineer is sick nasty, man. It's over. It's actually over. Wrap it up. The only way we lose is if the yellow guy, or I guess the final boss, just absolutely just tackles us in the first round before we can set up. Might be worth it to put the engineer now in 3rd position. It's dropping 3 turrets. Look at the fortified position we have going on here. But yeah, so dropping the 3 turrets would be really good to have as soon as possible. Instantly kills enemies below certain health. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. It sounds amazing. Level that up once. There's level 3 barrager. Yeah, let's get the engineer in 3rd position. Honestly, like, the corruptor can lead the spearhead and the carver can be in the back. Everyone else is actually, like, important nowadays, except for, I guess, the cannoneer. I guess he'd be the only other person. Honestly, what am I doing? Looking for that shit. Just pick me up to Pulling Strike 3. That's guaranteed payoff. So many of our rolls are missing because we have 9 snakes and, you know, 7 of them we don't need extra copies anymore, so it's kind of a moot point. I mean, we'll still look for them with our spare gold. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, the round is still young, but you know, let's just spend all of the money that we can before that. Because at a certain point, that's all you can do. But we're not there yet. Yeah, we just live in our little fortress of solitude. No one's allowed in. No girls allowed. Yeah, this is great. Idyllic. This is supposed to be a hard wave. Oh, oh, oh my god. Is it over yet? I should probably go out and get the money. Forgot about that. Yeah, hold up. the stove on for me, or the stove. Whoa, don't keep the stove on for me. Keep the heater on for when I get back. Leave the stove on, you know. There might be some repercussions. They can't even spawn. We have like SNKRX D-Day of them trying to get off the beach. I guess, you know, in that analogy, it implies that I'm the Germans, but, you know, they're attacking me, I guess. It's my defense. Is it gonna happen? We're so close, actually, to, like, an all level 3 team. They're kind of ridiculous. Like, this amount of money is not what the game intended, I don't think. Right, there's 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. Come on, build my turrets, please. It's so cool that the archer turret guy also actually gets the effect of the additional volleys from the rangers. I mean, it makes total sense if you think about it for more than half a second, but it's just cool seeing the extra power provided to the builders through a secondary synergy. It's again why I hail this game as being good, even though it's visually bad. I mean, you know, I don't have to hold any punches. You know, we're all adults here. We can realize that this thing do look like ass, but it do be fun. Kind of broke the system on this one though. Usually it's a bit more of a challenge, you know, when you're rolling the warriors and still having to actually like dodge and crap. My only risk is that I leave the trenches to go pick up a gold coin and lose, you know, a quarter of the snake. You just have to deal with the embarrassment of like losing, you know, almost half the snake when I got like the build figured out, you know. I'm phoning up the dev asking for balance changes on the speed dial. Oh, I think, yeah, something spawned in the center there. Wasn't around for long. These are supposed to be the home stretch missions. That, you know, test your build to the limits, right? Oh, can you handle high single target? Here's a really tough boss. Can you handle, you know, long term? Like, are you tenacious enough? Where everything big. Green clear. The screen still as full as before we came in. One cannoneer off. Give it to me. Corruptor. Another one. Another one. Oh, we're so close. Level 3 cannoneer. We literally are. We're 3 off. We have 7 level 3s. Oh, this one's going to YouTube, baby. Hi, YouTube. Wave, wave. Hi, YouTube. This is my arch nemesis, the yellow guy. Just catapults everyone at you. Hold formation. Oh, we lost somebody. I don't know who it was. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, boss just died. Alright, that'll do it. Look at that. We even got a good single target nowadays. Heroes have 4 times, blah blah blah. Dooms. Silence is good. That'll go well with our stun. This is the last round, so we spend it all. You know, you can't take it with you. Oh, come on, one more corruptor for the road, man. Oh, yeah. One more corruptor, then we can have 8 level 3 snakes. Oh no, what does it cost? 4 gold? We have 2 more rerolls. Oh, it just wasn't in the cards, I guess. Oh, that's good though. This is a lot. A lot. Print screen me with a thumbnail. I don't know why I'm trying to trim the print screen. I'll just trim it later in post. Y'all don't need to be here for that. Alright, alright. Dude. 7 level 3 snakes. Look at how quick this shit's gonna be. Silenced. Oh yeah, laid it. Well, I guess it's not gonna be too immensely quick because, I mean, we are builders, so we have to build. But this thing has no chance. It's hiding in the corner, man. It's being chased off by the automatons. Yeah, we're just bullying it, and it's dead. There you go. Was it? Is this game supposed to be hard or something? You got an achievement for winning with a full set of builders. That's good. That's good. Now we're on new game +3. Progress, baby. Mark with description. 4 builder, 7 level 3s. Money printer. Go brrr. You know, I gotta leave jokes for myself, right? Because I know that I'll forget that before I go to check the VODs. And then I'll be like, damn, you know, thanks me. I'm leaving like landmines of jokes. Alright, we can do one more